All right, so BONEY M, and I had that look too when I first read that name. But BONEY M, and I'm going to be reacting to their song "Daddy Cool." It says on Google that they are a reggae, funk, and disco music group founded in 1974 in West Germany, and they have achieved popularity during the disco era in the second half of the 1970s. Um, I Never heard of that name before, but that name stands out. BONEY M. That sounds funny to me, in a good way. So I'm interested about that. So, all right. So since they talk about disco and they talk about funk, I have a question for my old school disco fans, wherever you are. Tell me down in the comments, type, and tell me at least one disco song. It doesn't have to necessarily be from BONEY M, where it's impossible for you to sit still throughout the whole song. And I mean, like when the bass kicks in or something kicks in, where all of a sudden you realize your foot's tapping or your shoulders are moving, and you realize all of a sudden your body is doing something that it didn't consult your brain about. Okay. Um, when I think of the title of this song, Daddy Cool, it just sounds like it's about somebody's about to walk into a room and let everybody know who they are. I'm gonna find out in a moment if that's what that is about, because I like to try to guess what the title means. Let me thank the person who's making this possible. This is due to one of my winners. Every month on my leaderboard, I have three different winners, and one of the winners is Top Supporter, who's donated to the channel, like paid for a song request, bought any merchandise, what have you. And they win three free song reactions. This is one of their songs, and this goes out to the awesome, the amazing Cough Drop. Thanks so much, Cough Drop. All right, so let's see what this song is all about. I never pre-watch anything because I like to be surprised while I'm recording it to be as authentic as possible to you, because that's what I represent and pride myself on. So hold on and wait until Tazzz reacts. Oh, wait a minute. What's that?
She's crazy like a fool. What about Daddy Cool?
What? They're from Germany?
She's crazy like a fool. What about Daddy Cool? I'm crazy like a fool. What about Daddy Cool? Daddy, Daddy Cool. Daddy, Daddy Cool. Daddy, Daddy Cool. Daddy, Daddy Cool. She's crazy like a fool. What about Daddy Cool? I'm crazy like a fool. What about Daddy Cool? Daddy, Daddy Cool. Daddy, Daddy Cool. Daddy, Daddy Cool. Daddy, Daddy Cool. She's crazy about her daddy. Oh, she believes in him. She loves her daddy.
like in shock.
She's crazy like a fool. What about daddy cool? I'm crazy like a fool. What about daddy cool? Daddy, daddy cool. Daddy, daddy cool. Daddy, daddy cool. Daddy, daddy cool.
What? I am happily shocked. That's why I don't pre-watch anything. I normally hate surprises. Before this channel, I hated surprises. Don't like them. Except money. Giving me money is a wonderful surprise. I still love that. But other than that, I hated surprises. But on here, I love the surprise of not knowing what I'm about to react to, if I'm going to like it or hate it. Because there's songs in my giant playlist, a bunch of them that I just didn't like. And I tell you about it because I'm honest. But of course, I don't want to not like something, but I like this one. Let's just get it out the way, that part. I've never heard of Boney M before. And like, I don't know still if Boney's supposed to represent him, the guy, or all of them. They're all thin, but it's funny to call yourself Boney. Um, And at first I thought they were talking like about him being daddy cool because he's a guy and it's daddy is the part of the title. But then one thing he had said was like he was talking about some external person. So I'm like, oh, he's not even talking about himself. So I think it's just talking about in general, like the infatuation or you're reveling over somebody that's just so awesome and amazing that basically every time you see them or whatever, or you talk about them, they're just daddy cool to you. So I think it's just like a generalization of whomever that may be. They never said like a specific name, but that's fine. Um, what leads to the question, like, is there someone that you're in your life that you consider like daddy cool? And if you want to share it down in the comments. You don't have to give me their exact name, but you could say if it's a relative, if it's a coworker, it could be your next door neighbor, and maybe they don't know that you think that they're daddy cool. Or hey, you might even think yourself is daddy cool because maybe people have told you how awesome you are. You can tell me down in the comments. I don't mind if you gloat just a little bit. Just type. One thing I like about that era that it feels like is that the look is part of the ensemble. It's not just the singing, it's the choreography, the groove, the feeling, that the look. They have a unique look. And then the song, it kind of all collectively is like their personality. It describes their personality. So I'm with it. The girls had those, kind of like partially sheer clothes on, and then he was shirtless, but they were all doing those dances, especially him. Like, oh my God, it was like the funky chicken or whatever. And I just like that. They were just being free and flowing with their music. And music doesn't just have to be like if you're singing, doesn't just have to be your vocals. Like their body was musical. It was like it's like their body was almost swaying to like the beats, the iambic pentameter, which that's something I remember from first grade. Don't know why. But I just like that. Do you agree? Do you agree that music was all through their pores and like it just permeated everywhere? And I just love that. Sometimes a song doesn't have to have deep meaning like this one didn't. It just had a generalization, I feel, for that person that you admire and that you respect and that you might even love or have a feeling for. Um, so it's a mildly general statement at the same time having a groovy time. And I'm down with it. Oh my God, I like that. Cool first impression. Oh my God. Cough drop. He's a real life best friend of mine. And there's some songs that he introduces me to that I have to admit to him I like. But of course, there are some other songs that he's introduced me to where I'm like, what the hell are we doing here, Cough Drop? What the hell? So, and that's honest. So his brain is like a roller coaster. So, hey, I like roller coasters. Anyway, Yeah, that was cool. Tell me your thoughts down in the comments. Tell me the type of feeling that this gave you. Tell me if this is your first time hearing this song, like it was for me. Never heard of them before. Replayability meters. This is a song I listen to again and again, possibly put on my playlist. Drum rolls. Yes, yes, I would. Thumbs up, pass if I like a song. Thumbs down, ass if I don't like a song. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. So, Boney M. Wow. What a name. If you want to see any other songs that I reacted to, because there's a lot I want you to check out over there. I want you to have the day that you deserve. Also, I want to thank real quick everybody that has collectively donated to my charity, Tazzz and Philly Tots. Um, if you see at the top of my channel how much we've accumulated, you've helped collectively accumulate. I forget the figure, but it's several $1,000s. And that goes directly to No Kid Hungry. That's the charity that I love. It goes right to them. It doesn't touch my hands. So be proud of yourselves to help out children. Children don't have to come into this world starving. Um, so be proud of yourselves. All right. I want y'all to take it easy and keep it breezy.